Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Waha, Waha Chodash, Yahweh, which is the one true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one true name is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who will well teach well, because those are the men who I learned this truth from through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole for the elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Arazakah from the servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much, this is the second part of Jeremiah 50. Now, Jeremiah 50 is going to be a lot different from Revelation 14 because Jeremiah 50 to me is one of the longest chapters to break down. So there's going to be more parts to this video. This is part 3. But Jeremiah 50 is a very long chapter to break down. So I'm going to break down like 4 precepts each video I do. Because Jake has a short attention span. And Jeremiah 50 goes into a lot. So Lord willing, this lesson's edifying. I left off at verse 3. But I'm going to summarize verse 3 over again. And then go down to verse 7. So Lord willing, this lesson's edifying. This is Jeremiah 50. It says, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her. Right, which that's talking about Russia, because I broke this down in part 1. That's talking about Russia. The nation that comes from the north is talking about Russia. It says, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. Both man and beast depart, both man and beast. That's talking about America and its allies. Okay. Verse 4, it says, in those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together. It says, going and weeping. They shall go and seek the Lord their power. So this is pretty much in the end days. All right. The tribes they are gathering back together, calling back onto the true names of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. So we're in the times right now. This chiefly also lets you know that this is the main capture, the only captivity we're in these last days. And this is what it's going into. And I got a precept. We're going to Jeremiah 50 and 33. I could have went down, but just for edification's sake. It's Jeremiah 50. Salakia. Jeremiah 50 and verse 33. Actually, this went down. It is what it is, though. Jeremiah 50 and 33. All right. There's Jeremiah 50 and 33. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused, let them go. And this is just the later end of this chapter here, talking about the same thing. So, who got us here and refused to let us go? Esau Edom. He's the thief, man. He's the wicked. He's the thief. So, Yahweh Shai, he hears our cry. The Lord hears our cry daily. The scriptures say the tribes mourn, right? There's continual sorrow here, mourning. So there's going to be a great deliverance like never before seen on the earth. The elect is going to be delivered, and the Lord is going to cast his judgment on Esau Edom. So let's go back up. Just wanted to bring that out. This is Jeremiah 50 and 4. It says, in those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children together, going and weeping. They shall go and seek the Lord their power. Verse 5. And it says, they shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come, and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. And this is going into the new covenant. This is going to be the establishment of the new covenant. Okay, and the new covenant is going to be forever. That word perpetual, it goes into the Hebrew word ilam, which means forever and always. So this is talking about the new covenant, right? And, the new covenant is going to be forever. And let me get, to validate that, what I'm saying, let me get out that Hebrews 8 And I don't want to make this too long. I just want to get to the first part. I want to get to the main part. Here it is. Hebrews, you can read, brothers can read up from verse 7 all the way down, but I just want to get to the main part because I don't want to make this long. So this is Hebrews 8 and 10. It says, "For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind." This is the new covenant. The new covenant is going to be in the kingdom of heaven. And this is the elect. We're going to have the laws written in us. We're going to be able to keep the laws perfectly in the new covenant. We ain't going to be going off. We ain't going to be sinning like we are right now in this lifetime in these mortal flesh. We're going to be given incorruptible bodies. We're going to be perfect. We're going to be able to keep the laws. We're going to be super perfect. Verse 10, it says, "For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. And I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts. And I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people." See? So this is talking about the new covenant. So going back into Jeremiah 50, and I was at verse 5. It says, "They shall ask the way of Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, Come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant which shall not be forgotten." And this is talking about the new covenant. Let's go down to verse 6. This is Jeremiah 50 and 6. "My people have been lost sheep. It says, their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place." And who are the lost sheep? The Israelites. Who are the shepherds? Those that were put in place to be, to be able to lead us. They have led us astray. They have led us astray. So that's pretty much what that's going into. And we'll just wrap it up with verse 7. This is Jeremiah 50 and 7, Salakia. It says, "All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, Salakia, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord." It says, "The habitations of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers." So pretty much all that are found them devoured them. This is what they waited for. This is why the Heavenly Father said that in those days he will reestablish the house of Israel. Because right now we're messed up as a people. But this is why the Lord said, the Father, the Heavenly Father, he said that he's going to reestablish the house of David. So let's read again. This is Jeremiah 50 and 7. It says, "All that found them have devoured them, and I keep getting messed up on this word. And their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitations of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers." So again, this is why the Heavenly Father said in those days that he will establish the house of David. So we're going to wrap it up with that. I got a precept for this, but I'm going to wrap it up with this because I don't want to put too much. Jake got a short attention span. I don't want to make this too long. And Jeremiah is a lot to break down. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Yahweh Kakodash. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I will also be continuing part 3 tomorrow on this breakdown. But Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Until next time I say, Shalom.